What's up? I'm Armand Mukenge is the full name, and I am an a gospel R&B artist. What sparked my passion for music? I grew up around musicians. That's all I know, literally. So, family started singing, siblings, and so I just got into that, and I found it quite interesting and liberating, and my safe space actually. Yeah. How did it lead me to express my faith through art? Music. I grew up in a very obviously music family. The other part is I'm a Christian. I believe in Jesus, and I want to try and live it out as much as possible. So it was the easiest thing to connect, what I believe in and what I really, really, really enjoy. So I suppose marriage made in heaven. A quirky behind the scene moment as a Christian artist. Forgetting my lyrics just before I go on to record something. Yeah. If I could describe my music in 3 words, what would they be and why? There would be emotion, fun, and passion. Why? Because I'm a passionate guy, I'm an emotional guy, and I try as much as possible to be fun. So, yeah. Can I handle creative blocks in my creating process? I don't think I get blocks. Weirdly enough, I really just don't believe in the blocks. I just believe that there is a season for that comes out within the process. So sometimes the ideas might not be coming, but at the end of the day, I'm still progressing as I'm throwing different ideas around. And as I continue, at some point, it's going to give in. So I don't really believe in blocking, in writer's block or whatever the case is. I just go through the process and get whatever comes out. And if it feels right and it feels good, we move. That's a difficult question. If I could collaborate with any artist, Christian or not, who would it be? Very, very difficult. I think I have to think about that one. How do I envision my music making an impact on the younger generation? I think pushing them to really think about the lyrics of every song, not just, vibing, to the beat or whatever the case is, but actually understanding the meaning behind what it is that we are saying, and being challenged to have their characters come face to face with the lyric and try and as much as possible to be better, because that's essentially what I write for. I write to challenge your character. I write to challenge your thinking, your thought, and the way you do life. And so I'm hoping that every time somebody listens to my music, I want them to be challenged. I want them to have something to think about who they are and where they're going. Yeah. How do I make my music relatable to the now and the future? I think emotive and realness. I think that's why I write. I write to be as real as possible, and I write to connect emotionally with whoever is listening to my music. So everything that I write will always have that element of humanness. So I think because that's the perspective that I write from, humans will forever have emotions. They will forever be engaging and be feeling something. So I think for the now and the future, I'm good, I think. What's my favorite part about connecting with my audience, especially the young ones? My favorite part is a piece of lyric resonating with them. There's always that spark, or there's always that reaction, and that's always refreshing. It's always awesome. So yeah, I think that's my favorite part. And then the other part is also being in the space and singing the actual song and lyric and the music, and seeing them do it with so much passion and conviction is always fun. So yeah. If I have to pick a song and make an anthem for young believers, which one would it be and why? I think it would be my coming song, Inflections, because at the core of it, the whole thing is to actually just make you realize that you always go through inflection points in your life, and you want to try as much as possible to turn around and do the right thing at whatever point, right? And be as wise as possible in your choices. So Inflections for me will be great, and I think the chorus is singable, and I think it's fun. Yeah. What advice do I give young aspiring Christian artists navigating their way into the Christian scene or the music scene? Just be real, just be you, and write and compose and engage your audience from a cup that's overflowing. And by that I mean, make sure that your walk with the Lord is outside of the public eye is really solid. And as you go out there to perform, or whatever the case is, that is actually coming from a cup that's really, really full. And what the guys are getting from you is simply just an overflowing of what you've been doing in the secret place. If I could collaborate with any artist, Christian or not, who would it be? I think, actually I've got an answer for this one. I think Madison Ward. She's an amazing artist. Her writing, her style of music aligns with what I'm about. And I think her conviction in terms of staying the course and believing in what she believes and being free to actually sing about it and do whatever she does currently, I think is really dope. So, Madison, thank you. Peace out.